Hello, everyone. Good morning. This is Master Coach
Uh,
Asmin, a certified life coach
just try
from the Global Institute for Coaches and
that.
Entrepreneur. Welcome to our Peer Connect Who of the Hour, and we're back, okay, for our episode of For Who of the Hour, for our um peers for our peers, and we are doing this video series as a service to our community during this time of physical isolation due to COVID-19. And today with me I am with Coach Glenda.
Hi, good morning. I'm Coach Glenda, and I'm also a change agent certified by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneur. The Peer Connect Who of the Hour is our initiative to connect with people who I have a special connection with in meaningful travels. And so we connect to know what is their present situation, how they're responding to the present realities, and also the outcome presently being experienced as a result of their chosen response.
Yes.
So,
Yes,
Coach Asmin?
Coach G. For the information of many, Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs is based in Dallas, Texas, USA, with local presence through our 24/7 coaching hub at Decap Coffee Republic, located in PC Compound, Capitolio, Pasig City. We offer coaching on-demand services any time of the day. Just connect through 0917-586-1661 or visit our FB page, Life Coach Philippines. We also provide life coach certification classes for those who are interested to become a professional life coach like us. Coach G, please introduce our Who of the Hour.
Yes, let me continue to introduce this special lady. So, our Who of the Hour is no other than Miss Anne Marie Cunanan from Meaningful Travels PH, right? So, please tell us, Miss Anne, more about you and your present situation, and especially any challenges that you are experiencing with our current situation.
Okay.
Go, Miss
Um,
Anne.
yes, hi, Miss Glenda. So thank you for inviting me to be part of this group. I've been actually looking for coaches, so it's nice to hear about this initiative. So yeah, my name is Anne Marie, and I'm the founder of Meaningful Travels PH. So what we do is aside from just traveling, it's really more of the cultural immersions and also the giving back to communities, because for us sometimes we can be very selfish when we travel. Sometimes it's always about us. So what we try to do is that we also give back to people and to the communities where we go. So that's me and our company.
So, so how are things, Miss Anne, with what's happening now? How are you? How are you? What are you experiencing with all this?
Yeah,
Challenging.
so
Yeah.
sige, I'll just share my journey so far.
Yeah.
So when it was said that the lockdown or the quarantine is for 30 days. So on the first week, like everybody else, probably I was just like, okay, planning my goals for the next 30 days, writing them down. But as things went by or time went by, I felt myself like drifting. Instead of doing some work, I ended up cleaning the house, like doing all this stuff. So parang I was getting off track, and then on the second week, I felt I was really unproductive. And there's always that part of me that want to accomplish things. I still want to be like do this and that, like check the boxes. And then I realized maybe, and then suddenly it dawned on me that the message of the universe was to really surrender, like just really surrender to the moment, because I was getting anxious. Maybe a lot of us entrepreneurs, because my business is really into social interaction. Um, what do you call this one? Like we meet, like we really have this face-to-face services, and then so I felt the pressure from people telling me like, oh, you have to come up with a digital product, or come up, like you have to evolve. And so it was like there's pressure building up, and then I said, okay, I'm like I'm just gonna let go. I'm gonna figure it out. And it doesn't help that I'm getting anxious about it. So yeah, so finally, okay. I'll just surrender. I'm gonna do what I need to do and stop pressuring or judging myself as of the moment because it's not a usual time. It's a
Yeah.
different setup.
Yeah, it's such I know knowing you, Miss Anne, you're very social, and I know you enjoy the whole, face to face interaction and connection. So I can understand the
Mm-hmm.
anxiety and the feeling of that big change. And I really like how you change how you use the word surrender, because I think that's a lot of people are experiencing that, but really don't quite know how to surrender.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's
Yeah.
quite it's a process, especially if you're not used to surrendering. You're so
Uh-huh.
used to controlling like your day to day, like really
Mm-hmm.
activities, right?
Yeah. Hello, Miss G.
Hello, yeah, Miss G. So Miss G. So yeah, I think Coach G has a very good point, ano, Miss Anne. So that's how you
Mm-hmm.
responded to the challenges, just to surrender,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
mm, and
Yeah.
right
So
okay, go.
sorry.
Yeah, go, Miss
Okay.
Anne. Mm.
So I'll just share. And I really like it that every time I'm having this challenges, like the universe also sends me some tools or like groups or materials for me to work on. So um, yeah, like I followed it myself, like be really aware of what's happening inside of me, what emotions are building up, and just to be I don't know if you're familiar with the process of meditation, right? Like just really observe the thoughts and the feelings coming in and out, recognizing them, but not really being attached, especially with the negative emotions.
Yeah, and right now, Miss Anne, what is the big shift that has happened to you during this time, personally?
Mm, the shift, like there's really how do you call it? Like there's really a challenge. I should call it a challenge to come up with services or product as an entrepreneur. Something that's not just limited to a physical location. So I guess that's like still, because parang for me, what's really my purpose? What do I really want to achieve? And
Yeah.
then yeah, right. Parang ganun eh. Bumabalik ako doon. But the next question is, how can I make it more available to more people? So that's this space that I'm trying to navigate at this point. So like some initial ideas of like, how can I make learning about the Philippine history and culture be more, parang digital. So mga ganung bagay siya. So I haven't there are ideas. So the next step for me is just to really make it happen. Like put up whatever material that I need to produce out there.
Yes, and Coach G, you're back. So
I'm back. I'm
yes,
sorry I missed all that.
No worries.
you're there. So
I
I'm
can
here. I'm
share.
catching up. I'll catch
yep,
up.
yep, yep.
Sige.
So right now, Miss Anne, may nanonood po sa inyo. So Coach Rizel from Decaf Coffee Republic in Pasig City. Sabi niya, hello Miss
Hello.
Anne. She's watching you right now.
Hello, hello,
Yeah.
hello.
Coach G, do you have some more question to Miss Anne? I asked her what is the big shift that happened to her during this COVID-19, and there's a lot of discovery, new ideas. She said that has, especially for her business. So any question for Miss Anne?
Yeah. So Sam, I follow you, Miss Anne. I follow you on your Facebook post, so I know you're doing a lot of different things. And I don't know if Coach Hasmin has asked how are you responding to all this? But I
Yeah,
know that, and I don't know how have you shared it yet. I missed the I missed the
yeah,
interview,
Yeah.
but yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah, she has.
yes. So what I'm also trying to do now because yeah, we're very busy. I mean, parang there's a part of me dati na parang ang babaw-babaw na, oh, ang dami yung time mag-K-drama and all. But recently, parang I found myself giving into it and really enjoying. And I realized it's really a work of art to come up with pieces like that or stories like that. So I had a big appreciation for the creative people behind these dramas and shows. And then other things that really gives me joy at this time, although people are always scared to parang go out, parang, I mean, I have to go out because I need to buy our supplies, like
Yes.
the vegetables, but I really take it like for me, just to get to the public market or supermarket, what I do is I bike or like I take my time to really walk around the village longer, bike around the village longer without any, like a very close interaction. So it gives me joy just to do that. So little things, yeah, and also checking on like spending time with my neighbor in the same building. That's where I mean that's the only like at least kasi parang iba pa rin yung feeling na parang you're interacting, you're also helping each other at this time. And then I'm glad I have a housemate, a roommate, because if I'm just alone, I know it's very challenging and difficult. So it helps me a lot that I still have this interaction with people, and then
Yes.
also going outdoors. I mean, I love that. It doesn't mean that we cannot go out and take a walk or
Yeah.
smell some fresh air.
Yeah.
I think that's very important for us at this time.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
I really like your SUV, Miss Anne. The sport. What did you call that? The SUV. The
Ah,
sustainable.
yes,
Your.
utility vehicle.
Yes, I love how you're
It's
being
not my
creative with all this stuff, with how you're moving around, and just really stay connected. Like what you said, you're staying connected and you're going out there. And I saw you putting on your mask. I'm like, oh, it's great. She's protecting herself, so it's all taking care of you as you're out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then one last thing also, I tried creating videos, so I'm gonna put them
Wow. Mhm.
someday soon. It's just for my creative output because I really see myself as someone who has a lot of ideas and energy. So I try to share that in a way that to also like entertain people.
Yes. Yes. No, it's great because now we have the time to make all those projects in the back of our head to kind of come to life, right?
Mm-hmm,
So, Miss
mm-hmm.
Anne, how? I mean, I know if I can ask this question here. I know that you are very connected with the communities that what with your meaningful travels, all the destinations
Mm-hmm.
that you bring your guests to. I know you're connected with them. How do you keep the connection now with because they're kind of far out, like they're in the mountains,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what? I was really surprised because I mean, in the like first week of the quarantine, so I was thinking of, oh, I need to check on them, like message them, and surprisingly, they were actually the first to say, "How are you? How are you doing there in Metro Manila?" And I really thought, wow, like I thought, like because like I was supposed to kumusta, say kumusta, but these people are really, paano ba? Parang attached na rin kayo eh, kasi parang para ka
Yeah.
na rin pamilya. I really felt that na sila pa yung naunang nag-text yung mga taga Quiapo, mga taga sila Ma'am Linda. So I
Yes.
felt the connection and oneness, the relationship that we have built with them over time. So in Banawe and Batad, to be honest, they're very, I would say they're very okay in a way na they have everything eh. Because sila nga yung model of a sustainable community. Because even if you lock them down or no supplies coming in the village for 6 months, they make their own food. They have like
Yeah.
granaries that can feed their family for 6 to 1 year. So, meron pa silang wine. So, they're good. Tayo dito sa Metro Manila yung parang, syempre we have to, secure food most of the time. Sa Quiapo naman, yeah, there's a lot of going in the community as well, especially it's really a condensed community. But I'm glad that our partners are doing okay. Yes.
Yeah, that's good. That's good to hear. Can I ask another question, Miss Anne?
Sure,
And I know
sure,
you
sure.
probably have lots. Um, from what from hearing your contacts, your the families that you're
Yes, sir.
connected with, and even just your experience, any sort of any insights that you've gained, any lessons that you've gained from this challenging situation that everybody's facing
Okay.
that you'd like to share with us?
Yeah, so I mean, I said it a while ago, pero I think naputol tayo. So I just really want to emphasize on the word surrender. Because yun nga, parang what the universe is trying to um, give us at this point is that parang you're not in charge. I mean, yes, you can do all your planning, but someone's really in charge, no? Parang there's a bigger plan. So to really relax and to really trust the process that is happening around you and also inside of you. And also, as you surrender, the message that you also have to evolve. Like for me, I mean, the process of trying to also evolve as to how I can extend my mission, not just in a certain physical location, but to a wider audience. So I find it, to be honest, I find it a little bit like scary in a way na parang, oh, should I make a classes or webinars? Am I really that good enough, or can I really handle a class? I mean, online class, or and it's also there's like I'm going through another set of parang beginner na feeling, um, but yeah, but I just need to remind myself na just give it a try. It doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah, and just to always remember that mission that you want to do, which is to inspire, to connect,
Yes.
like I mean that's my parang big ano rin big mission.
Yes, yeah. I think Coach Hasmain would agree on this that you're
Yeah.
not alone in that journey.
Yes, yes, I
Sorry.
definitely.
Yeah. I think Coach Hasmain will agree that you are not alone in that journey
Yeah.
of having those fears of like beginning again and kind of like we're fish out of water, right? It's such a
Yeah.
new environment. But the whole idea of surrendering to what's to come and just being really okay with what is, and then yung sinabi mo na doesn't have to be perfect. Just
Mm-hmm.
start, just do something, and just keep going, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, Coach Hasmin,
Yes, and we have a question here from Coach Rizel. Sabi niya dito, Anne, how do you see Philippines when it comes to creating sustainable communities?
Okay. So one big thing that we all realize and also have seen, no? I don't know if you've noticed it that people started gardening, planting, like having their own backyard gardens, fixing their patch of land that was unused for some time. Yeah, so to be a sustainable community, when you say sustainable, that it can stand on its own, di ba? Parang we talk about people, planet, and profit, parang yun yung mga aspect doon. So I guess at this time, people are really um, like I think the term is invited, no, to have a look at the planet at this time. Like, oh, we can ano pala, we can function pa rin. What if hindi na talaga 4 days of like 5 days a week na we have to go to the office? What if we devote certain times of the week for work at home so we can save a lot of gas, or we won't have to emit as much carbon as before. mga ganong bagay. And then yun nga, like start really considering producing your own food in the backyard. So these are things that are very basic, especially like the gardening. So lalo ko pa dati nung elementary, but now parang guys, I mean, you can raise your own food. So parang people are naturally gravitating towards that direction.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, maganda
It's
yun, ano?
amazing.
Mm.
Yeah, it's amazing what I mean. COVID has done some damage, like
Mhm.
immense damage. Pero yung lessons niya, like going back to the basic and then yung
Yeah.
sustainable
Yeah.
living is so more apparent now. Magandang lesson from what's happening.
Yes,
Mhm.
exactly. And ayan si Coach Rizel kasi nagtatanim din 'yan. So magandang narinig niya 'yon. So we can really really produce our own food. Kahit nga nasa paso lang ano, talagang pwede naman. I,
Oh,
I remember I used to plant tomato sa paso lang siya. Pero after a few months,
oh,
meron ka na. And then okra, like that.
yes.
So Chinese
Yeah.
kangkong. Pero lahat yan nasa paso. You
Oo.
don't need a big lot naman para makapagtanim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I may share lang quickly, so what I do when I buy vegetables from the public market, like yung kangkong, alugbati, I just gather after cutting the leaves, I just gather the stalk and plant them. Yung mga maliliit lang, even yung mga mineral water, you can
Yeah.
already make use of that. So nakailang harvest na rin ako for my munggo.
Oh, 'di ba? Yun. So, that's a very good suggestion ni Miss Anne and tip to us. And Coach Anne, we would like you to like our Coach A Coaching Community FB page. From there, you can also share. Sabi nga ni Coach G, marami kang she sees you in Facebook and you are sharing a lot of things. So you can also post this tama Coach G, di ba? Just like what Coach G is doing. Marami ding insights at
Yeah,
wisdom
yeah.
si Coach G. She is sharing it to the Coach A Coaching Community FB page. You can also watch this there sa replay, itong interview natin. And I'm sure you can send it also to your friends para mas padami din silang makuhang wisdom and insight sa iyo. And
Yeah.
and after all of this, what is the outcome that you would like to see to yourself personally?
Parang nasa ano pa ako eh. Aside from what I mentioned, siguro, no, yung to evolve, to adapt to change. Ano pa bang gusto ko makita? Siguro to have a greater impact and yun nga, like, to reach, tama ba yung pinagsasabi? Like, parang hindi dapat malimit. Parang we're really connected. I mean, this example have shown me na ano talaga tayo, there's like through the internet, we're really connected. We're going through the same thing, no? So, yun. I think I would like to tap on what's happening na parang there's really no boundaries to reach as much people or to the audience na we want to reach. And ito pala yung i-share ko. Kasi parang dati when we think of communities, we think of like physical locations like Banawe, Batad, ganyan. But there's also an online world that has online communities, diba? So, they're not bounded by location, but they're actually
Coach
bounded by...
Miss Anne, excuse, can I cut you off? Or sure, sayang, ang ganda nung sinasabi mo. Can we, I think there's something in the sounds, the fan, is there a fan there? We cannot hear you
Sa fan
clearly.
ba? Or I'm not sure. Teka lang. Pero may maingay nga. Hindi ko alam if it's
Yeah,
from
ang
my
ganda nung
camera.
oh yeah, sorry for cutting you there, but you are sharing a very, very
Ano,
good.
I can hear nga like a sound right now. Pero
Yeah,
that's
it's
not
still
mine.
there.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
There. Ayan, clear na, Coach
Ayun.
Miss Anne. Okay, game.
Okay. So
The
one thing that I
outcome,
also realized from this is that communities doesn't have to be bounded by certain locations. So dati, we want to go to this community, to the rural areas, to probably do volunteer like that, no? But meron din pala tayong tinatawag na online communities. So ito yung
Yeah.
mga example, yeah, right? So mga young entrepreneurs or mga business people who are also going through a lot of confusion at the moment, or are being challenged. So that's like a community we can also think of. How can we really help them? How can we provide support? So mga ganon. So sabi ko, oh tama, parang hindi lang talaga limited. So yun, again, as yun. I don't have, I mean, I have the ideas. The challenge now is to really step up and to reach out and create uh, products, or to really be of help to these communities where I can also kumbaga relate, no, and provide value to.
Yeah, and you've just started right now, di ba, Coach G? Thank you for saying yes for our Who of the Hour. And I believe that a lot of people will be watching this, and then when they hear the outcome that you would want to see, ano, Coach G, yung impact, di ba? So maraming ideas si Miss Anne, and I think the world needs to hear it, uh, and the collaboration with the right community, di ba, right now. And especially right now, a lot of people are now online, di ba, doing their thing, doing their advocacies right now. And if they hear this, so they may want to partner with you and collaborate with you. Coach G?
Yes, I just turned on my mic. I think it's my speaker that's making some noises, so I apologize. But
Okay.
yeah, I think it's
Okay.
great. Miss Anne, I would really like Miss Coach Hasmina has already said it, but like when you talk about communities and connecting, like that whole meaningful connection, it would be so great to see some of your posts on our Coach A coaching community, because you have great ideas and we could take some stuff away, learn from your learn from your suggestions and tips on how to go out and different things like that. So so that's great. Thank you for saying yes. In regards to, I guess, I mean, it's kind of it's a question that we ask, your desired outcome, Miss Anne, from what you're currently doing, and also in the big picture, your desired outcome from this challenging moment. What would they be?
Desired outcome. I mean, does it have to be like for myself or for the world?
For both, for any
Um,
desired outcome that you'd like to see.
yeah. Okay. So the desired outcome, I really want the world, the people to consider um being more kind to, especially for our planet, for the environment. If kaya naman pala na, if kaya naman pala that we don't have to go to work every day, um, parang consider this ganong klaseng setup. If kaya naman pala na we can work from home and also spend some time with our family members, especially yung mga
Yes.
busy na parents. Yun, and then also for the companies, especially yung mga halimbawa, they have employees working in, for example, if they have branches in Metro Manila and they have employees from Cavite, na parang nagta-travel all the way, but then they also have a branch there. Para maybe they can consider like really hiring people just within the range, or people moving closer to their work. So mga ganung bagay. Also, yun, like, to have more of this learning sessions and community, to continue what we have, no, ngayon at this time, to really, I mean, it's good eh. Like, one thing that I realized also is that, kasi parang, I cannot go to the offices to do my pitch or propose the projects that I could do for companies. So what I did is that I had an online meeting with the person, no? And then parang nag-present ako ng proposal. Sabi ko, wow, wala palang, no one's really stopping me to like reach out even to the customers.
Yeah.
Let's say I'm also thinking of product. I mean, yes, of course, babalik ulit, magta-travel ulit yung people na parang let's say for example, for me, ganun pa rin yung notion ko, no? I mean, at some point, babalik pa rin doon sa mga face-to-face. So parang iniisip ko rin na, okay, so pwede kang mag-pitch, pwede kang mag-set ng meeting to people like in the US or in the UK. Because kaya naman pala na mag-pitch ka or ano ka doon or mag-check ka with your clients how you can be of service to them. So mga ganung bagay.
Yeah.
Yun, so I'm doing that.
Galing. Oo, I love what you said. Pwede naman pala, 'di ba? So yung mga bagay na iniisip natin dati na hindi pwede, but this time because of our situation, pwede naman pala, no? Na gawin natin yung mga bagay na limits us before. 'Di ba? Imagine we can already contact people in the US, give a proposal and everything.
Yes.
Ayun.
So mga ganun. So yung desired outcome, no? It's not yet quantified. Ayun nga, but yeah, that's I really look forward to doing more of yung mga plans, no? How to be more digital, how to reach more people, ganyan.
Galing, ayun. So, Miss Anne, if you put everything, your experience, your journey, your challenges into one word, what is that word?
For today, yun talaga yung word, surrender. Ayun.
Surrender. Wow. Ayun. So, ako po wala na po akong tanong, Coach G. So, I would like to thank Miss Anne for giving us this time, that a small time na binigay mo sa amin. We know you're so busy, but we have learned a lot from you today, and I believe our viewers learned a lot from you today. And see you in our community, Coach A Coaching Community FB page, and we are excited for the learnings that you will be sharing to the community. Coach G?
Okay, thank you. I'm excited to check your program as well, like how to be a coach.
Yes, pwede. Opo, pwede. Yan. Coach Rizel. Coach Rizel will be the one to contact you, Coach Rizel. She is watching right now, so she needs more information on how to become a coach. Coach G?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you, Miss Anne. I know you're just a beautiful soul, and I wanted to share you with the world. And I know you have this beautiful message, and your whole idea of meaningful travel just it's being taken to a different level. So thank you for saying yes. I appreciate. Thank you.
Okay, thank you also, guys.
Thank you,
I'll send you a message.
Yep.
Bye.
But before we leave,
Bye.
we will be teaching you the love bamboo, Coach G. Yes, this is how we spread the love on the online. It's spreading the virus, but we spread the love. So form yung kamay po natin into a heart. So this is what we call the love bomb. Yan, didikit mo siya sa dibdib mo. Love bomb boom. Love bomb boom.
Ready?
Okay. Ready?
Love
Can we do it?
bomb.
1, 2, 3. Love bomb
boom.
Love
Okay.
bomb boom. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Anne.
Thank you, guys. Salamat.
Blessing. Yes.
Bye.
Thank you.